Alright, testing. Awesome. The audio is actually working again. Alright. So after encountering a full-on skulk biome, we're abandoning the idea of hardcore mode. But we are going to go back to display survival. We're just going to name the world Survive. Yeah, that's all fine by me. I'm assuming we can't change the difficulty once we're actually in the game, so I'm gonna pick that up. We'll keep it on normal. We'll keep it on normal. Today, we'll cut back. See what kind of world we're working with here. Preparing for world creation. Do not turn off system. Right? Preparing an awful long time. Ooh, there we go. And all right. Seems like we've loaded into a nice little forest here. Gonna have to give the game a bit to catch up here. It always does when I have the capture software running. All right. Well, there's sheep immediately. That's already a good sign. That's better than the first world we got for sure. What kind of a disaster is 0-0 on this particular world? That's always where I want to try to live if I can help it. Based on the sheer presence of water, I am going to guess 0-0 on this particular world is in the ocean. Yep. Alright. Alright then, so we'll have to live on the coast. Oh, that's actually not that bad. You know what? I could build a little beach house. That'd be fine. Matter of fact, apologies for the lag in the recording here. The game is not having a good time. Hey. PlayStation. You want it? Thank you. Thank you. There's an entire family of sheep over there. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could live on the beach. Matter of fact, seems like there's a nice little bit of land right over here. Four, 5, 7. Alright, well, 7x7 chunk of property. Okay. Alright then. How many wood is this going to build a full foundation for this little? I want to build it out of what we have, so I'm going to opt for birch trees. 49. And if we decide we want to expand out to like a full-on ring, kind of curious what that's going to wind up looking like. Okay. Got one more. Throw it out here. Okay. So a little over one stack of birch. That's not that bad at all. That's not that bad at all. I want oak logs kind of support, and then oak planks as the actual physical structure of the house. So, alright. Yeah, that's not that bad at all. That's actually fairly reasonable, all things considered. I'll take that. Go ahead and go on chopping down some trees here. Yeah, no, there are definite anomalies in the game code. I'm not sure what that creature is we found last time that like had a broken texture, but I don't want to run into one again. So hopefully we don't. And furthermore, I'm really wondering how stable this version of the game is, because I'm assuming this version kind of was unfinished. I might have like a prototype in my hands, but that's just the vibe I get from playing it. But the way the deep dark was generating, the way the skulk biome was generating, seemed very unfinished. Because it would just generate so much. It's like the game was trying to actively chase me out. Like there were multiple wardens at once. And the fact that this version of the game is so old, the fact that wardens are in it at all is puzzling. I'm not gonna get into that right now. My assumption thus far been this is like a homebrew project. But if that's the case, it's an exceptionally well-made one. You can actually kind of see through the ground a little bit there. We figured out an X-ray exploit. Awesome. Okay. 1, 2, 2. X-ray mode again. Plastic. Let's put the entrance to the beach house like right here. All right. Got an apple. So yeah, no, the fact that that biome generated in such large quantities makes me wonder if it's like unfinished. Or if that's kind of like a way to chase you out from going underground too long. Is it'll just start as the game code will spawn like a ton of skull clowns. It's like, a digging too deep kind of thing. That's possible. I don't know. I don't know. I'd be willing to hear theories on that. If anyone maybe has experienced this version of the game. I've seen a couple of people who have also found this and been willing to document it. But man, their versions of the game had some weirder stuff in it than mine. Well, I'm not entirely sure what revision I have. I might have a version that doesn't have some of the same bugs. I'm hoping, because some of the stuff I saw was concerning, to say the least. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's break down one more tree here. Then we can go ahead and let this all decay. There we are. Eh. Okay. Should let us actually build the structure. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2. Keep up. Okay. You know what? Not bad. For like our first night, especially. Yeah, it actually has quite the nice aesthetic to it. I don't say so myself. Workbench. Let's make X. Where did those sheep go? Actually, I can track them down. That's a skeleton. Okay, those sheep are gonna have to survive on their own then. Because I'm about sick and tired of dealing with hostile wars. I don't know why my view keeps trying to ping upward. That might be an issue with my DualShock here. Oh my god. Okay, yes. Hello? I hate the way spiders work in this version. Actually, the worst. Actually, the worst. Gravel. Nope. No, no. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh boy. And once again, we are reduced to cowering in a hole. I'll see you all when it's daylight again, man. Okay. The sun is out. It's still raining, so I'm not like super duper confident we'll be safe, but oh well, alright then. Oh good. We are not immediately assaulted by creepers. Oh yes, please come back out into the sunlight where you can all burn to death. Very much would appreciate that choice in lifestyle, actually. The beehive. There were sheep around here. I'm kind of curious where they went. Oh, hey. They may have despawned. Okay. Well, randomly hearing items dropped and be indicative of chickens. Ah, ah. No, thank you. Sorry. Oh, good. I need your soft bets, if you would. That's two. There should be good sheep around here somewhere. You know what? Give me these bits of lilac. Kinda wondering. Oh yeah. Yeah, alright, we can make a bed out of those. Definitely. What in the world? Yeah, I'm taking a picture of that. Um, No, I'm not going to take any of that. That feels like it'd be a bad omen. I'm good. Thank you. We'll keep in mind where that was. In the world. It's just like a trench carved out in the side of the world. Oh, the world gen in this is getting really strange. Just find that sheep so we can make a bed and call it a documentation there. Please stop trying to jerk my camera up. I understand why you are doing that, but please stop it. That's a bunch of pigs. Not what I'm looking for. Just one more sheep. One more sheep. I can say we're good. Aha. Thank you. Multiple? Even better. Thank you. Now, I will try my best never to mess with you guys again. Okay, cows on the other hand, yeah, you drop leather, which is just like immediately useful as far as maybe I could get some armor applied on my bones. Assuming, of course, you don't just drop a single piece of raw beef and call it good. There we go. Five uncooked steaks and 2 pieces of... I mean, that's not awful. Not great. Could be worse. You know, the game feels weirdly stable right now, which is almost more concerning. Well, other than the fact we've gotten some weird world gen. But I get weird world gen in actual Minecraft too. So actually not that desperately concerned. Oh yeah, alright, we got some leather this time. We're up to 10 raw steaks. Okay. Let's dye the wool first. Oh, that can be broken back down into string, huh? a nice magenta bed. Then what we should be able to do is, oh, gonna want to make a door first. Okay. Well, as far as unfinished shacks go, we're doing a pretty good job on this one. Go ahead and gather up just a bit of lumber. Yep, a lot of the way this plays reminds me of like super old Minecraft, like alpha, kind of beta. I should really go back and play some of that. But I'm not making documentation on this. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Okay. We're actually gonna need to climb onto the structure here. Finish off the log pillars. There we go. Oh my god, I found the quick craft button. It is circle. Okay. Please stop. Up. Door. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, at least we can technically make the flame. We're sleeping with a roof over our head.